What's up, guys? Entron475 back with a little update video. We got some comic books and a couple other little bonus things. So yeah, let's get started. Obviously, we got X-Force number 13 here. Really badass cover here. Definitely Terminator-esque here with the cable cover here. Really dig it. Next up, we got XFactor number 56. A cool Archangel cover. We got XFactor number 69. Pretty cool. We got XFactor number 70. Cool Mike Mignola cover. I think that's how it's pronounced. Excuse me if I pronounced it wrong. Very cool. This is the final issue with the original XFactor team before it goes on to the new team in the next issue, number 71. Pretty cool. But speaking of the new team, I got XFactor number 75. Pretty cool. Featuring Mr. Sinister and the Nasty Boys. Pretty cool. Next up, we got the New Believers number 1 reprints. These are only $1 each. These are pretty cool. This is a reprint of Marvel Team Up featuring SpiderMan and Daredevil number 141, and this is a reprint of the, I guess, kind of first appearance of the black costume. There's this issue and issue 252, I believe. Yeah. These both kind of came out around the same time, so there's a little bit of debate which one came out first, so they're kind of co-first appearances of the black costume, but either way, cool issue to have, and for $1, can't pass it up. Next up, we got another one, True Believers number 1. This is a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man number 258. This is where Peter Parker gets rid of the black costume with the help of Reed Richards, and he finds out that it's a symbiote. Very cool, awesome to have in the collection. Next up, we got Web of Spider-Man number 100, True Believers reprint with the first appearance of the Spider Armor. This issue really isn't all that expensive if you want to get the regular issue instead of the reprint. It's fairly cheap. I don't think it goes for all that much like the other two, but still very cool to have in the collection. Really dig that costume. I know it appeared on the not the Amazing Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, excuse me. So, yeah, pretty cool. Move some of these out of the way. Next up, we got Nightwing number 52. Cool cover here. Enter the Nightwings. A lot of people aren't the biggest fan of what's going on with Nightwing and Rick Grayson at the moment. I don't think it's too bad. It's something different. Is it the best Nightwing story ever? No. But yeah, I kind of dig it. And speaking of that, I got issue number 56. These two issues I got for $2 a piece at my local comic shop. They were kind of clearanced out, so I really couldn't pass them up for $2 a piece. We got a cool Rick Grayson cover here. Pretty cool. And next up, we got probably my best one of the bunch. We got XMen Red number 1 variant. Kind of a virgin cover here with X-23 or Wolverine at the time. Very cool cover. Kind of, like I said, kind of a virgin cover. And for $2 for a variant cover, you really can't pass it up. Especially for one as awesome as this. Very cool. Excuse me. Lastly, we got Transformers Ghostbusters number 1. Very cool cover. Cool crossover as well. A big fan of Ghostbusters, obviously, and Transformers I've always liked, so yeah, it's a very cool cover. It's cover B, and this one is kind of an homage to the original Ghostbusters promo art, which has kind of been duplicated a couple other times. Hold on a second, I'll find kind of a different example of it. So yeah, as you can kind of see here, this is kind of what it's kind of based on. This is another example of, they kind of redid this for this cover here. You kind of see the similarities there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, next up we got JL8 Adventures Trapped in Time original movie. I got this for $1 at my local Dollar Tree. I couldn't pass it up for $1. It is a pretty decent little movie. It's kind of one of the movies that are geared towards like younger kids, but it's still a very good movie. It also has a couple episodes of the Super Friends cartoon on it, so yeah, it was definitely worth $1 for a movie and 2 episodes of the Super Friends. Very, very cool. And last and certainly not least, we got the Batman Missions Nightwing figure, which is very cool. I'll show you the packaging real quick. Scoot him over. There's packaging for it. Batman 80 years. Batman Missions, kind of a different, kind of a toy line geared towards younger kids. Really dig that back art on here. Good shot with Batman. Nightwing taking on Bane. And this is a pretty nice figure here. That out of the way. Well, you can see it. He has pretty decent articulation. You know, his arms, legs. He's got wrist articulation. He doesn't really have a whole lot as quite as much as like DC Multiverse or any of that, Marvel Legends or anything, but he's still pretty cool. He's got little peg holes for his Screama sticks on the back. Pretty cool. But overall, it's a pretty cool figure. It's pretty affordable. This guy was only like $10, so yeah, he's pretty cool. And that's all I got for this one, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you next time. Peace.